In Norse mythology, the cosmos began with Ginnunga Gap, a primordial void between the icy Niflheim and fiery Muspelheim. This stark contrast birthed Ymir, the first giant, and Audhumla, the cosmic cow. Marvel's Asgard, however, reimagines this as a golden, advanced realm with the Bifrost Bridge. While myths emphasize chaos and elemental forces, Marvel opts for a sleek, technological aesthetic. Both versions, though visually distinct, share themes of creation from duality. Odin, the Allfather in Norse myths, is a complex figure, wise yet ruthless, accompanied by ravens Hugin and Munin. Marvel's Odin, Anthony Hopkins, is a regal, paternal ruler, while God of War portrays him as a manipulative, aging warlord. The mythic Odin sacrificed an eye for wisdom, whereas adaptations often omit this depth. These contrasts reveal how modern media simplifies deities for broader appeal, losing some symbolic weight. Norse Thor was a red-bearded, fiery-tempered protector, wielding Mjolnir to battle giants. Marvel's Thor, Chris Hemsworth, blends charm with heroism, while God of War presents an older, disillusioned Thor. Mythic Thor's strength came from his belt and gloves, omitted in adaptations. The shift from a divine enforcer to a relatable hero reflects modern storytelling's focus on humanity over raw divinity. Norse Loki was a chaotic Jotun, father of monsters like Fenrir, and catalyst for Ragnarok. Marvel's Loki, Tom Hiddleston, charms as a flawed anti-hero, while God of War depicts him as a shadowy puppet master. Myths show Loki bound with venom dripping on his face, a punishment absent in adaptations. These versions highlight how modern narratives often sanitize or romanticize ambiguity for audience sympathy. In Norse lore, Ragnarok is a cataclysmic battle where gods, giants, and monsters perish. Marvel's Thor Ragnarok turns this into a vibrant, humorous showdown, while God of War Ragnarok frames it as a personal tragedy. The mythic Fenrir swallowing the sun becomes Hela's invasion in Marvel. These adaptations show how tone shifts from doom to adventure reshape cultural interpretations of fate. Yggdrasil, the World Tree, connects 9 realms in Norse cosmology, from Asgard to Hel. Marvel simplifies this as the Bifrost's rainbow pathways, while God of War uses the Lake of Nine as a navigational hub. Myths describe Yggdrasil's roots gnawed by Nidhogg, a detail often overlooked. Modern versions prioritize accessibility over cosmological complexity, favoring action over symbolism. Norse Valkyries were winged warriors ferrying heroes to Valhalla. Marvel's Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson, is a battle-hardened survivor, and God of War presents them as corrupted bosses. Myths emphasize their role in Odin's army, while adaptations explore trauma and redemption. This evolution reflects modern interests in layered female characters beyond their mythic function. Norse Jotnar were elemental beings, frost giants like Ymir and the world serpent Jormungandr. Marvel's frost giants are blue-skinned villains, while God of War humanizes them as displaced tribes. Mythic Jormungandr biting its tail symbolizes cyclical time, but games reduce it to a weapon. These changes highlight how modern stories often demonize or sympathize with monsters. Norse sagas celebrated mortal heroes like Sigurd, who slew dragons. Marvel elevates humans like Jane Foster to godhood, while God of War centers Kratos, a foreigner in this world. Myths often frame humans as pawns of fate, whereas modern stories empower them. This shift mirrors contemporary values of agency and inclusivity over predestined roles. Norse mythology's influence endures because its themes, fate, chaos, and rebirth, resonate universally. Marvel's success lies in simplifying these for mass appeal, while God of War delves into their darker nuances. From Tolkien's Middle-earth to video games, these stories adapt because they offer a rich template for exploring power, morality, and the unknown.